It's just crazy to think that Stephanie Vaquer is going to be in two of them.
Down.
Jada Parker close to the ropes, but opting to kick out. Both women back to their feet. Vaquer right back in. Nice takedown. Looking for maybe a pinning predicament. She got one. Couldn't get the three, and that was close.
Very, very close. Miss Parker very nearly let the opportunity slip through her fingers.
You see that? I like what Stephanie Vaquer is doing right there, trying to slow the process down just a little bit.
Well, you know, I want to bring up something, Graves, you just talked about. Stephanie Vaquer could actually lose it all tonight. I don't think we're even talking about that. She could lose both her titles tonight and be left with nothing.
Of course, she could be making the exact opposite type of history that she aspired to in this industry, that she made in New York City. This could be a catastrophic evening for the career of Stephanie Vaquer.
And Booker, it was Graves moments ago talking about Fallon Henley. You know, Henley,
shoulders down.
Oh, man.
You know, Fallon Henley, along with that locker room, is watching this match so close.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Like I always say, wait a minute. I always say it, preparation is the only luck you're ever going to have, and I'm sure Fallon Henley is chomping at the bit to get that title back around her waist.
Not to mention the fact that by the time Vaquer steps into the ring with Fallon Henley, she will have already competed once tonight. She could be significantly less than 100%.
Oh, what a year it's been for Vaquer already. First woman to hold the women's and the women's North American title. She's nominated for a Slammy Breakout Superstar of the Year, and right now she is looking to break down the challenger, that being Jada Parker in Vaquer's first championship defense of the night. Looking for the feint kick, and it connected. Could determine who the champion is in the women's division at Stand and Deliver.
Oh, wait a minute.
Booker's not even gonna let you get in your thought, Graves.
What are we gonna do here? Are we gonna do it? Oh, yes, baby. Here we go. And Jada Parker could be closing in. She's going for it, Vic.
On that golden moment.
She's going for it right now. This could be it. This could be it. Right here, baby. High step in. Are we going to high step? Are we going high step?
Jordan Grace.
Where did she come from?
Parker took her off the ball, turning back around. Referee might have to step in here. Adrian Butler coming in, maybe looking for that hypnotic caught, rolling through. Vaquer caught Parker.
Here is your winner,